Okay, hi guys, Teresa here. Thanks for joining me today. I'm here with my friend Amanda, our expert hair person, who's going to share her knowledge of hair and the types of things you could use to make your hair really healthy and what oils you can use for healthy hair as well. So we are going to do a slideshow, and she's going to read, help you, blah, 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 blah. Sorry about that. I've done this enough time, you'd think I wouldn't flub up like that. But hey, that's okay. We're going to keep on going. So we are going to work from a slideshow as well. So you can take some notes or screen share if you need to. So let me go ahead and switch over and share my screen. So give me a second here. And we'll see if I can get through this without flubbing up too much. Okay, now, so Amanda, you let me know if you can see the crazy hair kid.
That is adorable.
Okay. So thank you for joining us, Amanda. We so appreciate it, and we appreciate you sharing your knowledge with us on this presentation. So thank you. She originally did this at one of our monthly gatherings that we have locally. I hope to see you at one of our gatherings at some point. We have them every month. You can check in your newsletter that you get every month, or check with me or your upline and see if you can get dates on those. So we are just repeating the information so that other people can learn as much as we did that night. And thank you again, Amanda, for joining us.
Thank you.
So this is Hair Care, and I love this crazy hair kid. I don't know what's going on with his hair, but sometimes mine looks like that in the morning when I get up. So I guess maybe I related to him. Takes a lot of product to get my hair to do what I want it to do. So that's just kind of a fun picture to start with. So then we're going to go ahead and let Amanda go ahead and tell us a little bit about herself. Amanda, please share your personal story while I kind of blow this up into a bigger screen, okay?
Okay. My name is Amanda Jones. I've been doing hair as a hairstylist professionally for 16 years, I believe. 16? Yes, actually. I think it's going on 17 years, but who's counting, right? I went to Mahoning County Career and Technical Center while I was in high school, so I was very lucky to have the opportunity to do that. I started out not really knowing about essential oils. I just started using them about 2 years ago or so with doTERRA, and I'm very passionate about both essential oils and hair, so it makes sense that I would combine the two and use the essential oils in my hair care business.
Awesome. And you don't look old enough to have been doing this business for that long.
Thank you.
Just saying. And right before we started this, we both pulled out some essential oils to help us with our memory and our brain function. Obviously, it didn't kick in yet for me, but hopefully it will. But I got some rosemary. We both kind of used basil, but many essential oils are really good for your brain and your memory and your recall. So just a suggestion if you ever want to pull those out and hopefully do a way better job than I'm doing right now. So here we go.
You're doing great, Teresa.
Okay, take it away, Amanda.
All right, so a big thing that actually drew me to essential oils was the fact that there are so many toxins, and being in the hair industry, of course, I am around them a lot, breathing them in, using them on my hands, and putting them, as well as what I'm using at home. And so it made sense for me to try to find ways to incorporate them into my life. We went ahead a slide. Can we go back to the last one? I'm sorry. I don't know how we...
Okay, hang on a minute. Let me see if I can make it go. Okay, that was that one.
Perfect.
Okay.
We just need the next one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We'll get the hang of it.
Okay.
Right?
Are you seeing our skin as our biggest organ?
Yes, our skin is our biggest organ. So definitely if we support our skin and use less toxic products on it, if you use it on your hair, it's going right into your skin. A lot of our hair products are toxic. A lot of times we need to pay attention to the way our hair, our skin, and our nails are looking and feeling, because sometimes it can be a sign that something's that our body isn't running the most efficiently, and that a sign that we're maybe just like lacking in a department, whether it's rest or food nutrients or things like that. So your body doesn't worry and prioritize your hair and skin and nails. They'll kind of put that last. So before we even notice symptoms or anything, it's good to pay attention to those things. If you ever see loss in the shower, don't freak out. It's nothing major. You lose about 100 strands a day. Obviously, if your hair is longer or thicker, it's going to seem like more hair. And your hair takes time to detox when you start using natural hair products, so you need to take some time to see the results.
Okay, and I do want to, may I add a little personal testimony?
Absolutely.
The last, not this past time because I just got my hair trimmed, but it would have been last month. My hair person, I'm so fortunate I do not go to you. I so apologize for that. But the person that does my hair, she saw stress up on my scalp and in my hair from some previous stressful things that I had going on. And she suggested maybe some essential oils. So I actually had a spray bottle with lavender and melaleuca or tea tree oil in it already for sunburn. And so I've been spraying it on my head like at night or right first thing in the morning and just kind of working it into my scalp. And when she saw me the other day, she said it was doing really, really good.
That's great. Yeah, and melaleuca and lavender, you'll notice throughout this presentation that they are huge for hair care. They're two of the main oils I always suggest to keep our hair healthy and strong and our scalps clear and calm.
So evidently it worked for me.
Yeah, I guess. That's awesome.
I'm going to go. But it was cool that she could tell that I was stressed or had undergone some stress in my life just by looking, at my head and my hair. So.
Yep. And that's it. Stress will do crazy things to the body, and most visibly to the things that, we look to for, like, not that they serve a purpose, but they make us feel pretty, like our hair and our skin and our nails.
Mm-hmm.
If they aren't acting right, we're not going to feel our prettiest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one really great thing that I suggest to people is if you have any kind of buildup, to try an apple cider vinegar rinse. Apple cider vinegar, if you like natural remedies, it's a huge product to use for a lot of things. I like to use the apple cider vinegar with the Mother, the organic unfiltered apple cider vinegar. Any apple cider vinegar would work just fine. It removes buildup without stripping the hair's oils, kind of balances it out, restores the pH. And water actually does upset the pH of the hair. So that is why it's important to use a gentle shampoo and conditioner. You can add essential oils to the rinse, melaleuca, lavender, rosemary, whatever oils you would like to receive support for your scalp and hair from.
Okay, thank you. So ready to move on?
Ready to move on. So we're going to talk about hormonal hair loss here, and hormonal hair loss is called androgenetic hair loss usually because of it's usually due to an actual hormone called the androgen hormone, and it is I'm sorry, I was a little distracted. I got some mucus in here. Due to androgen hormone attacking the follicle, you're usually genetically predisposed to having hormonal hair loss. So if you're any kind of hormonal stress or just your hormones are imbalanced, a lot of times you need to stimulate the follicles, and you can do that with rosemary, lavender, thyme, ylang-ylang, cedarwood, lemon, Roman chamomile, or clary sage. You can use one or a combination of any of these. You're going to receive the benefit from it any way that you use it, whether you use one, whether you use three, or whether you use five, or all of them. You're going to receive more benefit the more oils that you use.
May I ask a question?
Absolutely.
So if I thought that I had this particular reason to have my hair, lossing.
Yeah, falling out.
And I wanted to stimulate the follicles. Would I, again, do the spray bottle or put it in my shampoo, a couple of these in my shampoo? Could I put it in my hand and just work it in, or what would maybe be a suggested way or two to use them?
All of those are a great suggestion. A spray bottle is obviously going to help the distribution get to your roots a little better. Something else I also saw, and this isn't going to really work too well if you have really oily hair, but I've seen somebody talk about it, that you can just take regular argan oil. You probably could use fractionated coconut oil, but I would suggest argan oil if you have it. You also can use witch hazel in a spray bottle, or you can just add to your argan oil these essential oils. Give yourself a little nice scalp massage. I would say at night before bed. Let it sit overnight, and then in the morning either wash your hair, do your exercise, whatever you're going to do, and then go ahead and wash and style as normal.
Okay, thank you. And again, you don't have to use all of them. If you only have one, use one. If you have two of those, use two. Maybe mix them up possibly over time. Maybe you could do different ones. I don't know. That's just me talking off the top of my head. But
no, that's true. Yeah. I feel like another oil that also helps to helps with hormonal hair loss. Estrogen, I actually found out, is helps to promote growth. It promotes growth and keeps the hair on the head, keeps it from falling. So as we know, clary sage is very good for estrogen balance, keeps the hair stronger. You can use estrogen or clary sage.
Which one?
Yes.
There's branch growing on that on there.
That's great.
There's leaves.
You can add them to your shampoo. Yeah, put it into a dropper and with water and drop it onto the head and work in the scalp. Add to argan oil, like I said. Another suggestion, especially for us women, you could try the phytoestrogen capsules. That would obviously help. If it's due to hormonal imbalance, it's going to help to balance your hormones back out.
Okay, and that's a supplement that comes in a soft gel, I believe.
If you have slow hair growth or any actual hair issue, I always recommend the LLV. Again, like I said, if you do not quite have something going well in your body that you may not be aware of, if your body isn't running efficiently, it cares more about your major functions and less about the health of your hair, skin, and nails. So using a multivitamin, especially our LLV, or lifelong vitality packs, will obviously make your hair grow really well, help your hair grow faster, and help keep the hair on your head and less fall. You're going to still have fall, but it's going to be more appropriate to what you have going on. You also can use to help promote growth, as in, I'm talking about speed, ylang ylang, lavender, rosemary, cedarwood, clary sage, and geranium. So if you're somebody that really wants to get long hair and have nice luscious locks, that's what you should go for.
Okay, I'll try that. Actually, I don't want long, luscious locks, but I do think my hair does grow fairly quickly, and I have really healthy hair because I do some of these things. I especially take the lifelong vitality pack, and it really ties in with you saying you have to have a really healthy body, and it's going to show up in your hair at some point. So if you have good hair, then you want to take care of your body as well with those vitamins. So it's the lifelong vitality pack that is good for everything, a good foundational health habit to develop. And again, talk to somebody who introduced you to doTERRA and get more information on that.
It's our top product, right? Isn't it?
It's our number one selling product, which is crazy, but yes, that is very true.
I know. Go figure, an essential oil company, their top product is.
Well, we like to think of doTERRA as a health and wellness company. So it is about the oils, but it's about the whole package as well, and being healthy with all these other, areas of your life. Okay.
All right, so fragile hair, talking about brittle, any kind of hair that's breaking due to over processing from color, heat, all of those types of things. A lot of times if you're brushing your hair or combing your hair out in the shower or after your shower bath and you hear snapping, that is not good. You are losing elasticity and your hair is breaking. Definitely, like I said, from over processing, heat processing, like curling irons, blow dryers, things like that. It can also be from like traction damage, such as like brushing too hard and things like that. You can cause damage to your hair by putting stress like that on it. I really love the Root to Tip serum or our Healthy Hold glaze. They both have the same essential oils in them. The Root to Tip serum is more for smoothness, softness, and manageability, and our glaze has a little bit of a hold to it. So it's very good for your, very good for people that have finer hair or that want a little bit of volume. It's got a little hold in it.
Wow.
They all work to keep hair from thinning, help support the follicle so that your hair will grow. It really just supports your hair in any way that you could think, to help with anything that your hair and scalp might need. It'll kind of cover all the bases as far as ultimate hair health. In that is clary sage, lavender, thyme, sandalwood, and Roman chamomile. I believe we were talking about the thinning, as those are the oils to use to keep your hair from thinning. You can use all or several of the oils. Again, like we said, you can just apply them to the scalp, put them in your shampoo, and so on.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that differentiation between the glaze and the serum, because I really was not sure the difference between those two.
Yeah.
Be trying that glaze. And here's a little bit more about the serum.
Yeah, that's a great thing to apply. Yeah, a few drops of Root to Tip serum on clean and damp hair on different areas of the scalp and massage with fingertips. That would be good to do if you don't want to make the argan oil mixture yourself. Just get our awesome Root to Tip serum and do that. If your hair's fine and oily like mine tends to be, I use it at night before I wash my hair in the morning, a couple times a week.
That's a really good idea.
I was going to say, then if you have more thick, coarse hair that has tends to be frizzy, you can go ahead and leave that on and use it as an actual styling aid to help keep the frizz and stuff down.
And I like that it helps with color retention.
Oh, yes, definitely.
That's good to know. Okay, are we ready to move on, or do you want to look more at this one?
No, we're good. I think we can move on.
Okay. Here's a little bit more about the two.
Yeah, again, the glaze gives more of a hold, like I said. Very flexible hold with soft style, helps with volume, imparts shine without the weight. You can put it on wet hair. And I was telling you to maybe try it on your hair with while it's dry, and then you can use it as like a piecing styling aid to finish your look.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Those are my personal notes right there. They got in there.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I think I really need to try that in my hair, because like I said, I didn't realize the difference between the two. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. I'm going to let my dog in the house. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Come on.
So I will just continue while she's being sidetracked. But the serum hydrates, provides a healthy environment for hair, nourishes those hair follicles and the scalp. And again, like she suggested, maybe use it at night, and then you can pick up from that point on.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it keeps the hair thick and long and young. So it keeps the hair follicles producing nice, soft, silky hair. And it's not going to stop grays, but so we could hope, huh? It will keep it as young as possible, young feeling, keeps the elasticity, keeps it manageable and soft.
Okay. And where it says maybe use it at night, so similar to what you just said a few minutes ago about putting it on at night and then washing your hair in the morning, would that apply?
Yeah.
Okay, so that does apply to this. Okay.
Like a lot of times we use like the overnight masks on our face.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with our hair. We can kind of
Okay.
support our hair follicles to grow and do what they're supposed to do.
A good idea. Thank you. And here's just a little doTERRA snippet about the glaze, and that's what it looks like. It comes in a soft bottle.
The glaze and the serum, they do help to protect from heat styling. So if you're having, breakage due to that, definitely use those to help kind of give it a little barrier so that your hair isn't receiving damage from the heat.
So can I ask another question?
Yeah.
So you don't really need to use both of these. It just depends on your hair. Like I would use this, right? I would use the glaze or the serum.
Right.
I use the
I would
glaze,
say
but I would
glaze.
not use them both for my type of thin.
I would say you wouldn't have to, no,
Yeah,
because
okay,
we have a lot of the same essential oils in them.
Right.
I would suggest, a good rule of thumb is the glaze is more of a hold, so you want that for like thinner hair or curly hair or hair that needs a little hold. And then I would use the serum for times where you want moisture and to help smooth it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we're talking about dry hair. Now, dry hair, just due to the hair type, the nature of the hair, heat styling pulls the moisture out of the hair, and that's something that can be helped with the use of geranium, sandalwood, lavender, or rosemary. You can use the straight oils on the hair or with coconut oil. I've actually been putting lavender on my ends right out of the bottle because I did feel like I was having a little bit of damage on my ends. And use what you have. If you have coconut oil, just mix a little bit, make yourself like we would with body butter, just right in the hair. Again, you could do it at night and wash it or add it to your shampoos and conditioners.
And I'm seeing the same oils come up multiple times, so you will see a lot of repeated
Rosemary
oils.
is one that we see a lot. Lavender is one that we see a lot. Melaleuca is one that we see a lot. Geranium, they're all very good for the hair.
Okay, here we go.
Oily hair is, again, because it's due to the nature of an oily scalp, so your hair ends up oily because of the scalp. So geranium is really good to help balance the scalp oils. Peppermint tends to like dry it out a little bit and kind of like give it like this nice fresh tingling feeling, and rosemary also works really well for that.
I just have a suggestion with the peppermint in the summer, especially where we live. It's really hot and humid sometimes. Put a little drop of peppermint right on your head in the shower and work it in, and it really cools you down. Just watch your eyes. But yeah, whenever you're working with peppermint and any oil, just be careful of your eyes. But it's very, very cooling when it's hot and humid, and put it right on the top of your scalp. Really nice.
All right, so oily dandruff. Dandruff is actually believed to be caused by a fungus. So it does make sense that we would say that melaleuca, which is what we call tea tree, to help with things like cradle cap or that real oily, waxy dandruff that we get due to health issues, hormonal issues, overwashing, underwashing, things like that. And it does sound counterintuitive, but sometimes dandruff can actually be made worse by overwashing. And that is why I do suggest to use the doTERRA shampoo and conditioner, because it gives the perfect balance of what our scalp and stuff needs. So for that, melaleuca is good. Wintergreen is also good. Cypress, thyme, cedarwood, geranium, there it is again, lavender and rosemary. Those three are awesome. You can add them to your own shampoo. Again, putting them in a spray bottle and spraying your scalp. You can use one or all of these, whatever you have. And you can also put it in a spray bottle with apple cider vinegar or just straight water.
Thank you.
This is an important one. doTERRA products do not overstrip oils from the hair, which actually can cause a lot of problems in itself. As I said, they soften the hair, they protect colored hair, they detangle, tangles out. It's moisture balancing. So if you have oily hair, you can use the shampoo, and if you have dry hair, you can use the shampoo. And my mind was kind of blown when I first looked at our hair care line, and I said, there's only one type of shampoo and one type of conditioner for all hair types. And believe it or not, it absolutely works because of the power of the essential oils. Kind of work with your hair to get the best results out of what you have. The doTERRA products also strengthen and smooth the hair. There's our shampoo with the lime, and orange, because those are our two main essential oils in the shampoo, lime and wild orange. So it has a really beautiful botanical citrus scent. It smells like an orange creamsicle.
Mm-hmm.
It protects color treated hair against UV oxidation. So if you have any type of hair color, that's why it lightens up in the sun, is because it's UV rays. Just the same things that take the color out of our siding or our put color into our skin. It does the same with our hair. It promotes cleansing of the hair follicle, and scalp. And as we know, citrus is very cleansing. So that definitely provides those properties. It removes residue left behind by styling products without stripping oils. It reduces mechanical styling damage to hair, and it shortens the styling time. It lightly moisturizes to leave hair soft, shiny, and silky. The conditioner has a lot of oil, great oils in it as well. It improves the visible signs of damaged hair, and it leaves the hair feeling soft and silky. It is not heavy at all. I have fine hair. I use it every time I wash, and it definitely is the perfect conditioner, in my opinion. After you use the shampoo, you just work it through evenly into the ends, wait about a minute, and rinse thoroughly and dry, or use your other doTERRA styling products and style as normal. This is, we went over this just a slide ago. It cleanses and nourishes due to the citrus oils in it, removes impurities without stripping the oils. The conditioner gives the shine without the weight. Every hair type can benefit from the hair products. Like I said, I was blown away by the fact that those essential oils in them are so powerful that they can make one shampoo feasible for any hair type. I have used many hair products over my almost decade and a half of doing hair, and I seriously have found nothing as good as doTERRA's shampoo, conditioner, and styling products. And I'm blown away because I have access to all of them, and it's the best thing I've ever used, and it's non-toxic.
So you are getting the best for your head.
That's right, the best.
And the products come right to you, right to your door. You place your order, they get shipped to you. You don't have to go to the store for them. Plus, they last a really long time.
They do.
I mean, I can have a bottle of shampoo for, 6 months or so. I don't even remember the last time I bought one. Yeah,
they do last a long time. And on the LRP, you actually get a really good deal because it's a lot cheaper to buy the two of the shampoo and the conditioner. There we go. To purchase the 2-pack, you get the glaze. Well, I know that when you buy the kit, you get the glaze for free.
Okay, so
Buy
yeah,
the 2-pack.
be
They
clear
come
on that
shampoo.
when you're placing your order that you're getting the correct one.
Yes. You buy the 2-pack. It comes shampoo, conditioner, 2-pack, shampoo, 2-pack, or conditioner, 2-pack. And we talk about the LLV, the Lifelong Vitality Pack supplements, which is it's a pack of 3 separate supplements. They will help your hair grow optimally because it definitely supports your body in all of the little nooks and crannies, things that we don't really think about. It helps every little aspect of the health of our entire body that our hair can do its absolute best.
And I should have thrown up a picture of that LLV. I feel that I should have done that now in hindsight. But anything else you want to add to that? You have a lot of information there. I loved hearing it the second time around as well, because it's just an incredible testimony to hear you say that it's the best shampoo you've ever used, and you've been doing this for quite a while, and you've used them all probably, or a lot of them. So
Definitely.
was really exciting for me to hear you say that about a doTERRA product. So that's
well,
fabulous.
thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Amanda. We so appreciate your expertise. And I want to thank you guys that are viewing this. Thank you for listening in. I hope you learned a lot. Go out and try some of those products, or wait until your current shampoo is empty or your current conditioner is empty, and then switch it out for the doTERRA products, the hair products, and see what you think about them. Just experiment with them. Give it a shot until the bottle's empty, and see what you say, and see what your hair stylist says when she's up there working on your head. See if she can notice a difference. So that's a challenge I put out there to you.
Or he.
All right. Thank you so much. We so appreciate you guys, and go out there and do your hair with all our products. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye. Let me stop this share. Let me stop everything. Hang on. And stop.